A few seconds away from switching to the redundant sense sequencer. T-minus 27 seconds. We have gone for redundant set sequencer start. T-minus 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15, 14, 13. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna take my clothes off. What up? In celebration of my $50 fine, you know we gotta play this. You heard me, DB? You heard me? Not only do you ask me to play Technocop, you ask me to beat Technocop. The chances of that is not a good. What up, Edwin? What up, Quesadilla Padilla? Edwin, man, I'm surprised you didn't try to get Final Fight in Hartford at that Walmart, man. I think it's worth the drive for $50, my dude, my guy. I haven't built mine yet because I'm a lazy mofo, but hopefully in the next week I will. Dude, that's the last time I'm gonna reconfigure this fucking controller, man. This is some bullshit with this. I'm gonna reconfigure this fucking bitch right now. I'm so sick of this screwing up. Sorry guys, I gotta configure this shit. I'm fucking over this fucking up games. That should be better. You couldn't make it? Is it gone now, Edwin? Is it out of stock now? No, I'm lazy, Edwin. I'm lazy, dude. Edwin, I hate building shit. I'll get it done within a week. How was your day, man? Man, it's fucking dead tonight, huh? Good lord. I have no idea what this game is. I just want to show you guys something different for a change. Switch it up. You know? This looks kind of cool. Kind of F-Zero-ish. Dude, why do I feel like the fucking notifications probably aren't fucking working? Why do I just get that feeling? Why do I get the feeling that the goddamn YouTube notifications aren't working? I put money on it. Mask with flowers on it, huh? That's crazy. What's up, Vash? What's up, Jack? I was worried for a second that maybe the notifications weren't working. What's up, Cliff? How you been? You put up a new Tool drum video, right? I was checking that out. Look at that VHS. Yeah, man. I wish I knew a good drummer by me, Cliff. I don't know what I gotta do to play this fucking game. Oh, this is some Mahjong shit? Fuck Mahjong. More like Mahjong. Benny's a good drummer. What happened to my old drummer? I knew a drummer in Connecticut that was in my band in high school. That was it. Actually, I knew another kid by me too in another town that I recorded with a few times, who was actually better than my friend that was a drummer at my school. And he had a DW drum set, a really nice DW set. And he was really obsessed with the band 311 for some reason. I don't know. I only fucking really knew 311 from that Blue album. You know, with Down and All Mixed Up and that shit. This dude was like on another level about being a fan of 311. I didn't really get it. I mean, they're alright, but that was the shit he always wanted to play. All mixed up, don't know what to do. Next thing you turn around, find a person that's you. Yeah, his DW set sounded legit. Did I tell you that the drummer that was in my band in high school, his name was Rocky. We had this shit. I think I told you, but we had a shitty drum set, and he put DW heads on it as like a fucking poser ass set. So like, as a poor man's DW, he just put the heads and skins or whatever on from DW. and that drum set sounded like ass. It was not good. But he had decent cymbals. That's the thing. So, like, this makeshift fucking drum set, it had a decent ride cymbal, a decent crash. But the fucking the wood was caca in that drum set. So it didn't make up for it. It is lame, Cliff. But we were broke ass high school fucks, you know? I had a decent setup though. So this was my setup. I had a Fender Strat. It was a USA one too. It was a Fender USA. They had this California series in the late 90s. And it just meant that they had them in like vintage white color. You know, like kind of vintage paint jobs on these Fender Strats. And they were kind of affordable for a USA. So I think it was only like $600 in the late 90s. That's the Strat I had. And I was running that into a Fender twin amp. Not a twin reverb. But the twin amp was still tube. And what it was is it had a clean channel, and then it shared and then the second channel you could do the reverb on, and it had some gain on it. That's really all it was. And it was actually more wattage than a twin reverb. It was loud as shit. And I hooked that into a Mesa Boogie 4x12 with some V30s. So it sounded good. I had a good setup. But like I said, the drum set, the wood was caca. My friend who was playing bass was... he was really more of a guitarist, but he was playing bass just so he had a bassist. He was running like an Ibanez cheapy bass into a Peavey amp that was kind of ass, so... I mean, my gear was pretty good. But the rest of the setup, I mean... Hey, you do what you can do, Cliff, right? You do what you can do when you're in high school. So 311 have a big cult following. Their drummer Chad Sexton is a lot of drummers' favorites. Yeah, so this one friend of mine who lived in a town over, yeah, he was definitely obsessed with that guy's drum style. Wood type makes a big part of the sound, right? It was probably some particle board bullshit. You know, buy a baritone guitar, that's cool. I have a Fender Jaguar I really like now. And I put some Seymour Duncan humbuckers in it. I got a JB in the bridge. It's a little heavy. That's the only thing. And I modified it. I don't know if you're familiar with Jaguars. They have a lot of switches on them. So I modified it to have like more like a Gibson pickup switch. So it's got the toggle. You just flip for the pickups instead of all those knobs like on the Jaguar. Guy from 311 Style was this high school marching band drumming master, transferred to drum set. That's cool. You know, I liked that, like that album with Down and All Mixed Up, but I didn't love like all like the, you know, the white boy rapping on it was a little lame ass. You know how we had that whole phase from mid 90s to early 2000s of the whole white boy rock rapping that was like super corny? right on my side as my angel becomes. Funky childish. Like all that like you just like you cringe now when you hear that like white boy rock rap stuff. The new metal rock rap. God, is that cringe now? By the way, I have no clue why I'm playing Sailor Moon right now. These Famicom only games are funny to me. Hey Cliff, I got a Final Fight cab for $50. I'm sure you probably saw on Twitter. They got them. They've had them all on clearance at Walmart. I'm sure they're trying to make space for that NBA Jam 1-up that's coming out and that Golden Axe. So they clearanced out the Final Fights at $50 to clear space on the racks. Yeah, it's still it's worth it if you can, you know, pop a mask on and hit up some local Walmarts, because it's supposed to be any Walmart supposedly has them at $50 if they have one. PlayStation Network just went down, Jack? That sucks. I don't know if Street Fighter's $50. I just know Final Fight is for sure. Final Fight comes with 1944 and Strider and Ghosts and Goblins too. So it's got those 4 games. I just wanted it for Final Fight. I mean, Strider's good, but it's not really my thing. Ghosts and Goblins is way too fucking hard. And 1944 is just kind of blah. I mean, on a list of my favorite shoot 'em ups, that's definitely not fucking on it. But I definitely have memories from the arcade in my mall growing up in Connecticut of seeing Final Fight early on in the arcade days and really loving that game. Speaking of Final Fight, your balls are coin operated, huh? So there's like a slot to put a quarter in your sack? That's fucking weird, man.
Street Fighter 2 スーパーファミコンで好評発売中。カプコン。
俺より強いやつに会いに行く。
ストリートファイター2スーパーファミコンで好評発売中。カプコン。俺より強いやつに会いに行く。 ファイティングアクションゲーム「ストリートファイター2」スーパーファミコンで好評発売中。
カプコン。
強いものこそ美しい。メガ伝説始まる。ストリートファイター2ダッシュプラスメガドライブで発売中。
カプコン。
どこまで強くなるのか。ストリートファイター2ターボスーパーファミコンで発売中。
カプコン。
どこまで強くなるのか。ストリートファイター2ターボスーパーファミコンで発売中。
カプコン。
アーケードゲーム最新作。スーパースト 2X。
カプコン。
Same graphics, same moves. It looks like the arcade, man.
Arcade, man.
16 bits.
16 bits.
All I can say is Killer Instinct only on Super NES, complete with Killer Cuts game music CD. It's totally uncensored.
So who needs a new system?
ファイナルファイ。ファイナルファイ。ジャンピングファイナルファイ。おっとファイナルファイ。ファイナルファイ。スーパーファミコンで好評発売中。
カプコン。
剣と共に生き剣と共に死ぬ定め。信ずる者は己が刃のみ。切る。ネオジオサムライスピリッツ。
SNK。
いくつもの伝説が生まれ、そして消えてゆく。狼 狼は眠らない画廊伝説スペシャル
SNK
いくつもの伝説が生まれそして消えてゆく狼は眠らない画廊伝説スペシャル
SNK
いくつもの伝説が生まれそして消えてゆく狼は眠らない画廊伝説スペシャル
SNK
So Jack requested Three Stooges on NES. Jody, is that any way to greet your good friend Double R dropping F-bombs? That hurts, Jody. What the fuck? Jody, you're coming in hot tonight, huh?
Hey, this looks like a kid's game. You imbeciles.
Jody, why are you talking so much shit, man? Jody, do I come to your job and kick the broom out your hand? You better love me, Jody, because you're harsh tonight, dude. Damn. Zombie, you like this game? I'm trying to do a Burger King Kids Club toy special for Thursday night. I'll try to finish it up tomorrow. What's up, BFG? Hey, BFG, did you get Console Wars yet? Nice. Working? How many hours you work a week? Like 50? Or just a standard 40? $50+? Yeah, you're a hard-working man. You gotta feed those 8 kids, buddy. I remember this part. Certainly. Which one of them says that? Which one of them's like, certainly? Is that the bald one says that? Curly's the bald one? Good thing I have no clue what's going on in this game. Certainly. Without hitting anything? I don't think that's gonna happen. You can't even, like, there's no fucking perspective in this shit. Like, I'm supposed to be able to gauge the space between all this. And, like, it's very hard to get the perspective on that. Hoity-toity club. Trivia. I remember there's a part with some soup, right? There's a soup part. So, BK, I'm guessing you're saying Streets of Rage, Street Fighter Turbo, or SNK? I can do that. Wrong. Ooh, I got that right. Oh shit, I got that right. I'm a fucking genius. I'm a genius.
You imbeciles.
Cliff, we'll probably do it off Brady's solo channel one more weekend. If not two. And then we'll go to the new channel. Cliff, if you go to the new channel, I made a sweet trailer for it. And I got I posted the interview with BFG. And I got a fight with me and Push. Me and Push Pillows fought each other with Asian accents. But I also want to get Cliff this weekend. You know, Cliff, it's good you asked me about the new channel. Here's why. I want to interview Quesadilla Padilla about his channel. I want to interview Zombie with, you know, me and Brady to interview Zombie about his channel and put a link and upload that to the new page. And it would be cool to interview you, Cliff, about your drum playing and your music videos and how you had that Been a While mock video you put up. It'd be cool to do an interview with you, man, if you want to call in Friday night or Saturday night. And what we'll do is we'll interview you on the show, and then I'll upload it separately to the new channel, and I'll put a link to your channel page on the video in the description if you want to do that sometime.
We're the wrong game. Hey, this looks like a kid's game. You imbeciles.
I don't understand the controls for this shit at all. How to get them to duck. I don't fucking... Ooh, I like this. I want to fight. See, I thought I was gonna fight. I was gonna box in this. So the strategy is to not hit anything, and I'm fucking hitting everything. That's nice. All you gotta do is not hit anything and get to the end. Only problem is you see how easy that is to do. Yeah, it's super easy to not run into stuff. Look at this fucking shit. Cliff, that would be my opinion. It's time to skate or die. So talk to me, bros. What's new with everybody? Is everybody healthy? Is everybody happy? Is everybody living their best life? As the people like to say these days. Yeah, Cliff, this is old school Bones Brigade. They're skating in Hawaii here. Yeah, this is footage from a 1985 Bones Brigade video, and I just cut out some of the skate scenes. I edited in what I thought were the best scenes from the skateboarding in it. And I put this band called Dumpy as the music over it. Nice, Vash. Thanks for watching, buddy.
sell my soul to pay for you. You belong, be strong and be true. Sell my bones and notice you. Confidence in the ways you choose. Feels like I'm wasting all my time. Falling at the surface.
What's up, Movie High Club?
At the surface, think it's worth it. I'd sell my eyes, I'd lose my cool. I've been lying strong, I see through the selfish games played every day. Roll the dice and play it feels like I'm wasting all my time. Just falling at the surface, think it's worth it. At the surface, think it's worth it. At the surface, think it's worth it. At the surface, think it's worth it.
Yeah, I wasn't great at skateboarding either, but I appreciated it, you know? I could maybe do like a kick flip or a small ollie, but if I ever got on like a ramp, I'd just fall backwards and bust my head. Thanks, BFG. So, funny story. I was watching an interview somewhere on YouTube with Tony Hawk, and he was talking about, I think when they released the 4th skating video game he had. I don't know the exact name, whether it was Underground or whatever skate game it was, but the 4th one, I guess by the time that was released, the games had made so much money that he said his business partner from the video game company handed him over a check for $4 million just from the residuals of what those Tony Hawk skate games were making at the time, at the height of those sales. So they gave him a check for $4 million, he said. Not bad for having your name and likeness on a skateboarding game, huh? Thanks, Jack. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. That's why I do this, man. I want to make you guys feel like you're, you know, a kid again in the 90s watching TV. That's why it's Retro Ryan Television. I want it to be the shit you'd see if you turn on a television and you're in the 90s. You'd be seeing video game commercials, toy commercials. maybe you'd be at a friend's house, you're watching a skate video, you know. Try to make it like some kind of mixture of, if you're watching early 90s MTV mixed with maybe early 90s Nickelodeon, the kind of vibe you get. Yeah, Cliff, I was just saying what up to Dickie in Jay's stream while I'm streaming. I was saying what up to Jay and Tim. I always drop in there for a little bit and see who's in there. And I was listening to Rufus and Tim talk about those fighting stories the other like a few days back. I think it was maybe last weekend. I was listening to that. You know, believe it or not, I never had a Wii. I went from original Xbox to 360, and then I had the PS3 too, so I had both those. And then recently I went to, you know, Xbox One S, and then PlayStation 4 when the Slim came out. I always wait till they have a bundle to get a console. I usually wait till the bundle's like $250. And then just very recently, like a month ago, I finally got a Switch. So I'm finally, this is the first time in my life I've had all three major new gen consoles. First time in my life. Never had all three current gen consoles at the same time. It's kind of nice. Anybody have a game request? Earthworm Jim? Sure. I can do that. I'm going to launch that cow. Launch that cow across the level. The Virtual Console on the Wii. Yeah, I definitely feel like I missed out on the Wii. I would have liked to, you know, played all the games with the motion control. Would have been cool. Cow launched. That's what I'm talking about. You know we gotta launch that cow. Get off me. Damn. Get up there, Jim. Get up there, Jim. Hey Cliff, you know what's funny? Oh, what games did I get on the Switch? I'll tell you. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Mario Odyssey, and Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze are the three I have right now. And I'd like to get Luigi's Mansion 3 and Breath of the Wild. I'd like to get. I just don't have time for Breath of the Wild right now, but eventually I'd like to try that. Well, not try that. Put real time into that, but I'll wait on that for now. I-O. That's what he says. I-O. What is that up there that I can't quite get? Get it. Jody, you're mean tonight. Jody, I'm upset with you. You're mean tonight. Jody, you been drinking tonight? Is that why you're so fucking salty like some pretzels tonight? Movie High Club, top 6 Super Nintendo games. By the way, it's not frozen, it's paused. I can't come up with fucking 6 Super Nintendo games while I'm playing this. Number 1 always is fucking Donkey Kong Country. I don't care. That's always number 1. Let's go Super Mario World number 2. F-Zero number 3. I'm going to say Star Fox 4. Even though graphically it's dated now. But it looked like fucking next level shit in the 90s. 5. Let's put Link to the Ass. Link to the Past, number 5. And I like putting it in number 5 because fucking everybody wants to put it in number 1. So, suck a nut. It's not my number 1. But I'll put it at 5. So, ha! Number 6. Let's go with something weird for number 6. What would be something that people don't pick? And I'll put that in the 6th spot. I'm gonna go with Knights of the Round because it's a really good port on the Super Nintendo. That's a solid port of the arcade game. So Knights of the Round. Now I could have put probably Turtles in Time in there, but yeah, probably Turtles in Time should be in there. Whatever, that's just my list. What do I know? Oh, Cliff, what I wanted to tell you that's funny. You know how you're talking about watching The Office again? Dude, you were talking about that a couple weeks ago. I ended up fucking rewatching season 4, 5, and 6 of The Office just because I haven't seen it in 10 years. Just as funny, dude. Just to kill time at work, I rewatched it. Just as good. Fucking Steve Carell's a genius. And all the fights between Jim and Dwight. All the pranks like with Jim and Dwight and just... I forgot what an asshole Dwight is on that show. God, is Dwight an asshole. He is really, like, Dwight is really a fucking sociopath on that show. He's just a terrible human being. And yeah, it's hilarious, Dwight on the show, but God, he is really just terrible. The shit he does. When he did, Cliff, when he does the fake fire drill. You know, when he fakes everybody out thinking that the office is burning. And everybody's like having a nervous breakdown. That's pretty cruel. Oh yeah. Yeah, The Office is such a fucking good. And I knew that like for me, you know, like season 4, 5, and 6, that's like, you know, that's like the parts that I'd want to rewatch. Because like 1, 2, and 3, it's really funny, you know, seasons 1, 2, and 3, but it's so like Jim and Pam relationship drama focused that I like it best like when they're just together and that's done, and it's more just about the other characters. It kind of felt like, you know, gimmicky when they kind of dragged that on for the first 3. of them, you know, not being together. And then that's why I like 4, 5, and 6 because it's like they're together, and the rest of the characters get their shine. And it's more just like about Michael Scott fucking up and his crazy relationship with Jan, and then him meeting Holly when she comes for HR. Yeah, like rewatching that, Dwight is really a fuck on that show. I just want to punch him. Like, as funny and deranged as he is, like, he's just a terrible... Dwight was just a terrible person. He needed to get kicked in the fucking sack, is what he needed to do. That's why I love so much when Jim fucks with him and pranks him and talks shit, because he so deserves it. Like, Dwight really manages to walk right between that line of funny but extremely unlikable on this show. Yes, dude, fucking Ed Helms. Funny as fuck, dude. Whenever Ed Helms sings, whenever Andy sings, I'm dying. He just nails that, like, yuppie Northeast vibe. And I should know as somebody from the Northeast that he nails that vibe. Let's take a break, have a beverage.
You never lose, and 7-Up's the one you choose. It's a natural kind of taste. Nothing else comes near. 7-Up cools your thirst. 7-Up, the difference is clear. That's what only it can do. Nothing else comes near. It's a clean, refreshing taste. 7-Up, the difference is clear.
So for the BK Kids Club toys premiere for tomorrow night,
7-Up suits you.
I'll let you guys know a little stuff I'm throwing in it. It's gonna be some good Simpsons toys that they had on the BK Kids Club. Some good Simpsons commercials are going to be in there. Toy Story toys going to be in there. Some Lion King toys going to be in there. Just to
Problem, guys?
give you a little teaser of a few, and I'll let the rest
Sunny Delight, the good stuff kids go
be a surprise tomorrow night. MJ Fox.
I just moved in next door.
Now, speaking of somebody that, you know, is as unlikable as Dwight is,
Sure.
how likable is Michael J. Fox? Am I wrong? That's just a great dude, likable dude.
Something else.
No, that's okay. Listen, if you don't have a
Made a lot of great movies. Very sad that, very unfortunate that he has that Parkinson's. It's terrible. It's terrible that you know, a disease like that happens to what seems like such a nice guy. He just seems like, you know, a great person. You never know with a celebrity, right? But he just, I don't know. I've always been a fan of his. He just comes off like a down-to-earth guy. It's sad that he has to deal with that disease, and there's no cure, there's no way to treat that, you know.
Here's your Diet Pepsi.
That must be my roommate, Danny.
Danny?
Hi, I'm Danielle. You got another Diet Pepsi?
Sure.
Diet Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
He's so hip. Hip. He's new. He's an innovator of the round ball basket. Dribble, dabble. Prince of the course.
So speaking of Jordan, I was telling Edwin, Quesadilla Padilla, and Cliff, I don't know if you're a basketball fan, but there is a fantastic documentary called The Last Dance.
Sure, Mac.
On ESPN. It premiered last Sunday. It's all about the Chicago Bulls 1997 to 98 season, where a film crew followed the Bulls and Jordan around for that year, and got all kinds of footage. It is a 10-hour, 10-episode documentary on ESPN. So if you have On Demand on your cable box, you can watch episode 1 and 2 of it, The Last Dance. It's fantastic. And they all are interviewed, one-on-one. Jordan's interviewed one-on-one throughout it.
Can't quite put my finger on it. Something just ain't right.
Phil Jackson, the coach, interviewed, A lot of other celebrities are on there talking. But what's the best about it is the footage. The footage is amazing.
And that's what I've been missing.
Because of that film crew that followed them around that whole season, through the drama, through the wins, the losses. So,
Generation Next.
Can I just have a baby?
I mean, if you guys are a fan of basketball in any capacity, you're gonna want to see that documentary.
What we feel about each other.
They give you 2 episodes every Sunday. And then, you can just check them out on demand if you miss it. But The Last Dance, ESPN, watch it.
Mr. Richie, please.
Yeah, Cliff, you're going to love that, man.
Come on, Rhino. We got a plane.
It's,
Just to
really well done.
smile along the way. Each passing.
Oh, it's great to be back. So, how long's it been since you've seen her?
Oh, it's been a while.
You mean more to me than words.
Grandma.
Grandma.
Lionel.
Most things in this world aren't big enough to handle 7 feet 2 inches, 310 pounds.
And I ordered the big breakfast.
How does that feel?
Oh, watch your head, Mr. O'Neill.
There is one notable exception. The Big Slam from Pepsi. 1 ice-cold liter of Pepsi big enough to handle the biggest thirst.
Ain't life grand?
What does a 6-foot, 220-pound man of iron drink?
Anything he wants.
But undisputed heavyweight champion Mike Tyson chooses Diet Pepsi.
Hey, Diet Pepsi's a champion, too.
Recently, Diet Pepsi challenged and decisively beat the taste of Diet Coke.
Step into the ring. Taste for yourself.
Hey, Chow. Let's get the lead out.
Yes, dear.
Diet Pepsi, the undisputed champion.
Man, that's Grant Hill. Grant Hill drinks Sprite? Grant Hill drinks Sprite.
If you want to make it to the NBA, practice. If you want a refreshing drink, obey your thirst. Sprite.
Beat of a generation's pounding.
Pepsi, it feels so right. I sometimes see you pass outside my door. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Cause I'm easy like Sunday morning.
Oh my! Ugly shot! Welcome to
Oh my, he's on fire! He's heating up. She don't lie, she don't lie, she don't lie. Cocaine. When your day is done and you need to ride on cocaine. She don't lie, she don't lie, she don't lie.
tonight's matchup:
Cocaine.
Bucks versus Lakers.
Ba-na-na-na, ba-na. Ba-na-na-na, ba-na.
2 points. Heating up. Kaboom! Stolen! Yeah! Kaboom! Yeah! Heating up! Yeah!
Yeah, I love Clapton. Hey, Cliff, did you see that documentary on Clapton?
2 points.
I forget who. I think it was like on Showtime or something. 2-3 years ago. Yeah, that would be sick to have the NBA Jam cab and you can play people online, is what they say. I want NBA Jam.
Heating up. Whoa. He's on fire. Heating up. Wild shot.
It's good.
Whoa. Yes. Ugly shot. Wild shot. 2 points. Whoa. Wild shot.
You haven't seen what? Oh. I'd have to look up the name. Yeah, I'm pausing it. Let me look up the name. It's really good. Didn't show. Yeah, it was definitely Showtime. Okay, it's called. It's from 2018. It was called Eric Clapton, Life in 12 Bars. Like 12 Bar Blues. And it was really good. I didn't realize that he was just gone on like, you know, on drugs and just drinking himself to death for like 15 years. I didn't know, you know, I knew he had issues with it, but they made it like he was just fucking gone through the 80s. But yeah, look up, you can probably find it online too. Watch it, you know, just download it or whatever over the internet. Eric Clapton, Life in 12 Bars. It's a really good documentary. And he's interviewed personally throughout the whole thing. Really interesting stuff. And it's a lot about his relationship too with George Harrison's wife. He was having flings with, you know, Harrison's wife. And she was with you know, when she was estranged from George Harrison, she was with, you know, that's who he wrote Layla about. He wrote it about Harrison's wife, and they were having an affair, but she ultimately went back to, you know, George, obviously. And I think that really fucked him up while he was on the drugs a lot and drinking a lot. Because, you know, she inevitably chose George over him. And he really struggled with, not just heroin, but the heavy drinking. And you can, in some of the footage in this documentary, you see how bad he got. And he's really lucky to be alive. Some of the footage that was in that, he was just like, you just tell his color was bad. Like he was real close to death at certain points in the footage in that. And then it talks about how he at one point in his career he auctioned off tons of his guitars, personal guitars, even his Blackie Strat and a lot of those classics. He sold them off at charity to start his rehab center that he opened up for people struggling with alcoholism. He opened that up, his own place for that, treatment center, because he wanted to, you know, he felt so strongly about his own struggles that he wanted to. But a very interesting documentary. You'd like it if you're a Clapton fan. I don't want to switch. Just give me back what I had. Damn it. Just give me back Jordan and Pippen, damn it. God, they give you a lot of options in this hack. For better or worse. Oh shit, we got Arbicus. We got Miss Ashley. What up, mama?
The turnover.
Yeah, Cream. Dude, Cream are so good. Sunshine of Your Love, Strange Brew, White Room, Badge. All those dope ass songs. Tale of Brave Ulysses. Ginger Baker was a badass drummer. Maybe not the nicest person, but a really good drummer. Layla got me on my knees, Layla. Ashley, how's work going? Yes!
Oh my! Yes!
Wow. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be, huh? What's up, sweet? Look at this.
At the buzzer.
Sweet Harmonies, how's your day going? Arbicus, what's new? Ashley, don't work too hard over there.
Terrible shot. For two. From the outside. Hello.
Hello.
Terrible shot. From the outside. Yeah.
I didn't see it yet. I'm gonna check it out though. I was at my parents' house earlier for dinner, and then I basically just drove back directly here and started streaming. But I will check that out when I get a chance.
For two. From the outside.
God, son of a.
Elbow. Yeah. From the outside. Terrible shot.
What a great game. What a fucking great game.
Lakers win the game.
Lose by 8 points. Fuck the Lakers. You got inspired this morning on my stream? Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy. Wherever I go, he goes. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy. I'll teach him everything that I know. My buddy and me, like the climb up a tree. My buddy and me, we're the best friends it could be. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy and me.
My Buddy from Play School.
Coming from the farthest reaches of the universe to challenge the worst villains on Earth are the most powerful heroes ever in the Battle of the Superpowers Collection. What's this? The dam's about to blow and take Robin with it? Who'll stop the Joker and Luthor?
Aquaman!
Kenner's new Superpowers Collection. Figures with power action, each sold separately with its own mini-comic.
Aquaman's down!
Who can help now? A power ring, a power action punch.
Defuse the bomb!
Can this madness be stopped in time? You decide.
Blast into action with the Blackbird Jet, the X-Men.
Lakers is your team, Cliff? Sorry, man. They beat me. They beat me bad. They beat me and I had Jordan.
X-Men figures sold separately.
Introducing X-Men Projectors. X-Men figures that light your walls with X-Men adventures.
It ain't right.
Put your disc inside Wolverine, then project the pictures. You control the action. Change discs for different adventures.
Gotcha!
X-Men Projectors, sold separately with 3 action adventure discs.
Secret Wars.
Marvel supervillains are coming.
Secret Wars.
Can the Marvel superheroes stop them? Marvel supervillains and superheroes figures each sold separately. Here, Doctor Doom and the Doom Platoon, Magneto, Dr. Octopus. There, Captain America and the Champions of Freedom, Spider-Man and Wolverine. Secret Wars. The secret's out. Dr. Doom and Spider-Man from the Marvel Secret Wars collection. Other figures each sold separately. From Mattel.
Warning. Evil Dr. Paranoid changed 4 innocent brothers into huge...
Yeah, I gotta rep the Florida teams, the Magic and the Heat. I mean, they ain't great, but...
My control. Think again. 4 heroes fighting to stop Dr.
Florida resident, you gotta rep Florida.
taking over the world. They fight, they bite, they kick some serious men. 3 sharks. Ripsters. Blades. Jab. And Big Slam.
You'll take your break, Ashley? Nice. Nice.
Piranha monster.
Time to go spearfishing.
Go, fish, blowfish. 3 sharks. They fight, they kick some serious men. Each sold separately, new from Mattel. Awesome!
Coming from the farthest reaches of the universe to challenge the worst villains on Earth are the most powerful heroes ever in the battle of the Superpowers Collection. Can it be the Supermobile on the attack? The Lexor 7 armed with kryptonite? Will the Supermobile repel those deadly rays?
You bet. Ready for battle. Activate RAM.
New from Kenner's Superpowers Collection. Vehicles and figures with power action, each sold separately. Flying lessons for Penguin, fish bait for Luther. Can the Supermobile defeat the Lexor 7? You decide.
They're squirmy and wormy and purple and green. The grossest little creatures that you've ever seen.
Creepy crawlers.
Build a monster mode with the colored plastic goop and make a creepy crawler from a yucky monster soup. They're yucky, squirmy, wormy, very scary, sometimes hairy, squiggly, wiggly, creepy crawling.
Yeah, Sweet Harmonies. I was looking at your Bloodsport video with the music. I dig it. That's the best scene in all of Bloodsport right there.
Ultimate evil, dark side attacks this horde of villains, spread chaos and destruction. But now they
When he goes into his meditation mode before he kicks the guy's ass.
Superpowers Collection, figures with power action, each sold separately.
Who's that? It's the ultimate evil, Darkseid, and his henchman, Steppenwolf. Squeeze him, his power action is awesome. Bet they're no match for Superman or Red Tornado. We shall see.
Now blast into action with the new Shark Cruiser with monster-biting power and fan-action traction.
Piranha.
Street Shark figures, Shark Cruiser vehicle, each sold separately. Shark Cruiser, the ultimate fighting machine, new from Mattel.
Awesome.
There's something out there. Something you can't escape. And it's rocketing right toward you. Space Hulk, the Gobot Interceptor.
Convert to Starship Crasher. We're going hunting.
Guardian and Renegade attack ships with star-shattering power.
Renegade Space Hulk and the Viewfinder. A pair of stun guns. Guardian!
What's up, Ashley?
You can run, Psycho, but you can't hide.
Ashley, you should request a game.
Space Hulk and Gobot each sold separately from Tonka.
What's for lunch?
It's Hungry Hungry Hippos!
Hungry, hungry hippos! Hungry, hungry hippos! We love to feed our face. We're hungry, hungry hippos. We're in a leading race.
It's Hungry Hungry Hippos. First to gobble up the most marbles wins.
Hungry, hungry hippos. We're hungry, hungry hippos. We love to feed our face. We're hungry, hungry hippos. We're in a leading race.
How's about dessert?
We're hungry, hungry hippos. Hungry, hungry hippos. Hungry, hungry hippos.
Dr. Paranoid's attacking the city! Time to fly! Shark attack! Shark attack! Space Shark! Jetpack Jam fires up his new jetpack to battle Paranoid with his liquid laser gun! Ben! Dr. Finn! Reptile shoots his blood-sucking eel! But wait! Slugger Slammer to the rescue! They're no match for the Street Sharks! Now get this shark posted by mail with purchase of any shark.
I went to look for the guys on foot that Saturday. My old bike just didn't cut it anymore. Nobody anywhere.
I kept hearing this sound. Brother, the world was shut down.
Did you get like a headache because it was so cold?
And I was like, wow, cool bikes. Dad pulled in, then I saw it.
Moto-sites. They'll
Did you take any Tylenol?
Leader one, beware. The monster.
Feel better, Ash.
Rampage, each zone separately. Scorp, with powerful claws and a deadly tail. Pincher, the fiendish creation of Psykill. And Vamp, so scary it even scares itself.
Woo! Hey,
Monster GoBots from Tonka.
What's up, Josh?
That's right, I'm Mr. Bucket. I'm Mr. Bucket. Toss your balls in my top, I'm Mr. Bucket. Out of my mouth I will pop, I'm Mr. Bucket. We're all gonna run, I'm Mr. Bucket.
The game's Mr. Bucket. The first to get their balls into Mr. Bucket wins, but look out, because the balls will pop out of his mouth.
I'm Mr. Bucket. The balls pop out of my mouth, I'm Mr. Bucket. A ball is what I'm about, I'm Mr. Bucket. We're all gonna run, I'm Mr. Bucket.
Mr. Bucket from Milton Bradley.
Recruit, we're under attack. I'm Marsala and you're assigned to my rapid assault E-frame. Climb aboard, cyberjack on, close armor canopy. Launch the floating ranges to surface.
It's a funny line, isn't it?
1 o'clock, an amphibious assault E-frame.
This is General Shiva, you finished traitor.
Incoming Neo-Sapien missiles. Let's hit them with our turbosonic rockets. Direct hit. The Neo-Sapiens are retreating. Nice shooting, recruit. You've just earned your place in Exo Squad.
Announcing a revolution on wheels. Ricochet. And now that it's loose, the RC world will never be the same. Total twin body technology lets Ricochet do punishing, pulverizing stunts. Drive it like you hate it. The virtually unstoppable Ricochet. Vehicles and battery pack each sold separately.
Whoa. Color.
Hey, there's an easier way to get color. Get a Game Gear, the full color portable with over 150 games, like the new Echo, Mortal 2, and Sonic Triple Trouble.
Are you tough enough to handle Tonka's new chainsaw steel monster? Rev it up. It's big and mean, and the harder you rev it, the more monstrous the power. Climbing, jumping, wheelie popping. Tonka's chainsaw steel monster, each sold separately. Are you tough enough to handle the monster? Yeah!
Hey now kids, come gather round. See what just skipped into town. So skip it, do run, do jump, do hop, hop. Skip it, skipping and a screaming and a bop to bop. But the very best thing of all, there's a counter on this ball. So try to beat your very best score. See if you can jump a whole lot more. Skip it, do run, do jump, do hop,
Skip it and kick and spin skip it with retractable cord, each sold separately.
Dad, I want a Sega Genesis or Game Gear and the Lion King game. Don't blow it.
Sega Genesis or Game Gear? Mega Genesis or Game Gear? Mega Genesis for reindeer.
Sometimes parents can get confused.
Mega Pegasus for reindeer?
That's why, with the Lion King pack from Sega, the Lion King game comes with a Genesis or Game Gear. That way everything's perfectly clear.
Ziggy?
Lion King packs for Sega Genesis and Game Gear each sold separately. Batteries not included.
You can imagine they're from another
What's up, Retro Digital?
robots disguised as mighty.
Hey, Cliff, thanks for watching, bud. Good to talk to you.
Friendly GoBots can save the Earth from the enemy GoBots.
Cliff, if you ever want to stop by the Super Mega Retro Dudes channel,
you can change them into robots.
you know, like I said, we're streaming from Brady's solo channel this weekend.
GoBots.
I'd love for us to do an interview with you and
new from Tonka.
feature the interview on the Super Mega Retro Dudes channel page, and you can post that in like a link to your site, your channel, and just talk to you about drumming and how your game collection and stuff like that. If you ever want to do that, stop by the one of our streams and let us know. All right.
Evildoers,
Stretch Armstrong, I will destroy you.
Introducing Batman, Stretch Armstrong's arch enemy. Use the super-sucking back pump to turn him into a mutating monster, then stretch him to villainous proportions. He stays that way until you press his cybernetic button. But will this be the end of Stretch Armstrong? Stay tuned. Batman, Stretch Armstrong's arch enemy from Cap Toys. Who else?
What does it feel like to play Simon? You gotta look. Remember. You gotta repeat the sounds and color. What does it feel like to play Simon?
Intense.
Simon, a challenge intensified to the max.
Real Monsters Genesis, alright. It's so cold in the D. How the fuck do we supposed to keep peace? Ashley, what are these characters' names? I don't remember the characters' names on this show. What's to do with the eyeballs? I like to do with the eyeballs. Oh, that's alright, man. Alright, good. Yeah, Cliff, let us know. Stop by this weekend. We're on usually Friday at 10, Saturday at 10 p.m. Keep us posted. I don't understand how to get up here. Yeah, I couldn't seem to jump on top of that that ledge part. I was trying to. Ashley, what were the characters' names? One of them was like Ipkiss. What was the dude with the eyeballs name? Coney Island. T-Baby's brother is so cold in the deep. How the fuck do we supposed to keep peace? Good old T-Baby. What's up, Ferguson G? Just about to wrap it up, Fergie G. Guys, keep in mind, if you can be here tomorrow night, that is Thursday night, I will most likely have the premiere of the Burger King Kids Club toy special. So be here between 10 and 11 tomorrow night, and you'll be able to see that firsthand. Ickis Crumb, yeah, that's right. Crumb. What's it do with the eyeballs? Oblina? Definitely didn't remember that. Guys, that's gonna do it for me tonight. Thank you for being here. Hope you had a good time. Let me go through the roster. Miss Ashley, Arbicus, Fergie G, Retro Digital, Cliff Conway was here, Josh, Sweet Harmonies, Vash. I think that's mostly everybody. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Appreciate every last one of you. Hope you had fun. Like I was just saying, come see me tomorrow night between 10 and 11. I got that new premiere for you, the Burger King Kids Club toy special. It's gonna have lots of good stuff in it. Simpsons toys, Lion King toys, Toy Story toys, all kinds of toys. So I hope to see you then. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.